Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jamaica Roots TV. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you so much for liking the videos and thank you for subscribing as well. So this is a follow-up to the Williams home being built in Northeast St. Catherine. Of course, head of that project is Alex Oldacre. I'm so proud of Alex, and I had the awesome opportunity of talking to Alex as well. So we're throwing our support behind Alex on this project, and I just have to say that many 18-year-olds will not take on this project, right? And he is acting way above his age, and that just goes to show how mature he is, right? And the sky's the limit for this young man. Being all comfortable in this house, right? So, Alex, again, you're making this happen. And of course, the donors. Without the donors, it wouldn't be possible. And of course, the determination of Alex as well. So, we know that the Williams family will be comfortable in this home, right? And of course, we're happy for them. And we're appreciative of all the hard work that Alex has put into this, as well as the people who volunteer and the people who are actually helping with the project, including the people who are paid workmen, right? It's going to be an exciting part of their journey moving into the new home. And the next piece, of course, will be furnishing the home, right? If there's someone out there who is able to help with furniture and decorating, that would be so nice, right? To see everything all finished in a nice way, right? So, and I am pretty sure they would be able to get some type of water, because the tank, you know, water is a problem in Jamaica. So they need a tank on the property to get water into the home, to pipe the water in, right? I'm sure they look at all of this for Mr. Williams. Of course, he's a senior citizen, so we have to make sure that he is comfortable, right? And a lot of people are, I can't believe in 2022, so many people are still carrying water. You can look at my video on the Greenwich Town community. That did not get a lot of traction. So if you could please look at that video. The member of parliament there as well, Angela Burke, or that these people get water, because they have to be carrying water, paying for people to cart the water in for them, because after a while, you know, you get tired of doing it, you know, especially if you're over a certain age, right? So, and they have to walk to the Rose Town community to get water in. So we're appealing to the member of parliament and to the National Water Commission to put back the water in Greenwich Town for the residents, right? They need it. Thank you.
Something is happening for someone in this country every single day as a result of the actions of this government. The beneficiary of this house and the hundreds of people who have benefited so far, they feel good and their families feel good.
Oh, I'm on top of the world. It's just a dream come true. Somebody see that me deserve it.
So I'm going to be commenting on the Hope Homes being handed over by the Prime Minister himself. I noticed that majority of the homes being handed over, he is there giving the keys to the new occupants, right? I would say all of them, if I'm not mistaken, because I've done a little bit of research and I don't see anyone else. It's mostly the Prime Minister doing the handing over. And these people are so excited. You can see it in their faces. They're so appreciative of the new home, right? Because a lot of them were living in dire conditions, right? Very proud of what's going on with the Hope Home. We understand that you have to have a few things that are required for you to get the home to be built on your property. So you have to provide proof that you own the property, so a copy of your land title. If you don't have a copy of the land title, then you have to show or show proof that the owner is giving you permission to build on the property. And your TRN is required, maybe a couple other things, right? So you can look into that and see how you can qualify for a home. And from what I see, it goes from 1 to 3 bedrooms, depending, I think, on the family structure, right? There's several ways you're able to get title for your land if you know you are the owner. So you can go on the website, and I think it's the government offices, the tax office. The tax office will be able to guide you as to how you're able to get that land titled. So it is not possible. And of course, we are aware of that. You cannot sell land if you're not the owner of the land, or if you don't have titles to the land, because that is going to be required. And if it's if you're in a situation where you do not have the funds to get the land titled, then that's of course going to be some type of a blockage for you. Possible, and this is something that you want to do. These are suggestions, and remember, my comments are my opinions, and you're welcome to have your own respectful comments. That is the way to go about getting the land titled, right? Saying who is going to buy the land and all of that. If the owners of land are serious about selling the land, it can be sold. Check with government offices as to how you're able to get your land titled. That's going on a lot right now. They're giving you a lot of help, and it's they're speeding up the process as well. Sometimes it takes a while, right? Years for the government to help, and because so many persons need help, right? It's going to be difficult. So I'm willing to say, like, at least maybe about 2,300 people are living in dire conditions, because we heard that 70% of the people in that area, Northeast St. Catherine, are living in adverse conditions. So when I look up the population, it's about over 3,100. So maybe about 2,400. You're saying to provide homes for these people would have to be on a large scale project, right? It would have to be for everyone to be able to get a home. So you have to explore options: privately building your home, getting a food for the poor home, or getting a hope home, right? So those to me are the 3 options, that you can explore. People that have gotten homes through the Hope Project, basically it was introduced by the Prime Minister, right? And so I'm just going to read a little part of it. The program was developed to improve the housing condition of the country's poor and disadvantaged population by providing quality, affordable, and sustainable home or house. So again, these comments are my opinions, and it's just a way of suggesting. It's since if someone owns 2-3 lots or more, or own a large piece of lot, the option is there to sell a piece of the property, of course, if you're the owner, because I'm aware you can't sell if you're not the owner. And if you don't have a title, then there are ways of getting the title. You can check with the tax office or the land registry office, and they will guide you as to how you're able to get the land titled. A lot of people may not have the money. I don't know how much it costs to get it titled. I'm not sure of the cost of it getting titled, but that's an option. The options, yes, right? And I did mention food for the poor, and also, building privately, and the hope home, right? So you can't sit there and wait for the government because it may take years. And I know they're going around and they're supplying some hope homes, but as I can see, it's 2 here and 3 there. It's not, like it's covered a wide area, right? They probably put 2 in this community, not a community 2. It's not like hundreds of homes being built, if you get what I'm trying to say. So there are several options to get yourself into safe homes, comfortable homes. Everyone wants to be in a comfortable, secure home. Number one, we have a crime issue. So you need to be in a safe place. Number 2, Jamaica, we are known for having a lot of storms and thunderstorms, tropical storms, and of course hurricanes, right? And you need to be in a safe place. Otherwise, your life is at risk. 1, from crime, and 2, from the weather. And just generally at night, you want to make sure that you're in a safe place, because you don't want to be in a home where the holes are in it or anything like that, where animals can come in and all of that, right? So once you put your head down, you're comfortable, right? Once you're in your home, like your home is your safe spot, right? So I am wishing all the best for everyone who wants to pursue getting into a home. You can contact Food for the Poor. You can contact the Hope. You can contact the government regarding the Hope homes. You have to be qualified for that, and they will come out and review your situation, look at your property and all of this before they give the go ahead on the project and all of that, right? And of course, the final one is getting your own home built. You buy your own material, you have your land, and you build your home, right? So the biggest piece of that is getting, of course, the funds to buy the materials and all of that. And we have to stop putting up roadblocks in our own way, right? We do understand situation like a lot of people are poor and they don't have this and they don't have that, but we have to find ways, right, to do things to get us out of our predicament, because as I mentioned, the government is not going to be giving everybody homes. It's just 2 here and 2 there. So if you have assets, if you're able to get the funds by way of a loan, some people may have adult children who are working, and you can combine 2 3 people, combine on a project and get it done as well, right? So those are the options, because if we sit down, it's another 5, 10, 15 years, right? And you're doing this for yourself and your family, right? And not only is a home a valuable asset, right? You're investing in yourself and your family. This is an investment, right? And also, it's good to have your own key, right? In a nice home, right? You feel comfortable, and your confidence level is way up there, right? Once you get a nice home, it doesn't have to be a big home. As long as you can start with, a lot of people start with 1 bedroom, and then they add on, another room, another bathroom, and so forth, right? Until you end up with this big house. So, whatever you can afford. I'm not telling you to go and get a big house, because people write in the comment, where will I get money to buy a big house, right? So, again, people are saying they're not employed, right? The people are now creating their own jobs. And there are agencies out there that can assist you to start your own business. You just have to go online and investigate it, and put the initiative out there. You have to put that invest in yourself, right? So there's so many things you can tap into, right? And they have a lot of training programs for 18 to 24-year-olds looking at the website. I don't have it in front of me right now, but if you just Google that, training for young people unemployed, you'll see it as well. Stop making excuses and just go out there and do what you have to do to progress in life, right? Just kick those barriers out of your way. I see that cruise lines are going to be hiring, and I saw some ad in the paper about KFC needing like 400 people. So if you can't get a job, because the honorable minister said that this is the lowest unemployment figure ever recorded in Jamaica. So it's about 6.2% when I looked at what he was saying. So if what he's saying is true, that means the unemployment rate is very low. If you're not able to get a job, is create your own. I saw this lady on the television saying that she took $1,000 about 2 years ago and started a fruit business. She prepared the fruit and put it in those hard, shells, like the hard plastic shells, and sold it at her workplace. And she saved that money, and she opened a salad bar or juice bar. I think it's a juice bar. She now opens a juice bar, and I think she has other things on the side, and she is now employing people. That lady did not say, what am I going to do and how am I going to get there? She made it happen. And that's the difference between people who win and people who just sit down and say, I can't, right? I'm just here to encourage. So thank you so much for joining me on this video. We wish the Williams family all the best, and I'll be following up again in a few weeks once the house has progressed, to give that report back. And it's looking really nice. And Alex, thank you for all your effort, and we do appreciate everything that you are doing. And thank you for joining me on this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourself and others. Bye for now. See you on the next video.